Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the thing in this video, I'm going to be discussing the 1985 horror film Stephen King's Silver Bullet. Yes, it was titled Stephen King's Silver Bullet because he wrote the story, and Stephen King's name was above the title of a lot of these movies. It was based on his novels. Of course, Silver Bullet is a typical horror film with a werewolf in it, and so it's like another one of the werewolf movies that I've been reviewing lately. I just reviewed Quiet the Werewolf recently. Now I'm reviewing this thing. This movie stars Gary Busey, Corey Haim as the two of the main characters. Of course, I forgot the name of the actress who plays Corey Haim's sister in this film. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. The premise of the movie is that Corey Haim plays a disabled kid who's in a wheelchair, and he nicknames his wheelchair Silver Bullet. And that was a thing. And it wasn't because that's what they used to kill the werewolf, which they actually did use a silver bullet to kill the werewolf in this film in the end. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But that's the nickname of this motorized wheelchair that Corey Haim uses because he's supposed to be a crippled kid. It wasn't really mentioned why he's in a wheelchair or why is he crippled or whatever the reason is. They never mention it. Of course, he has a sister who always gets obligated to watch her brother, or to take a brother somewhere, or to watch for him, or take him in the house, get him ready for bed, get him in the shower, get him this, and she gets annoyed with it. And meanwhile, the uncle visits him, and the uncle was played by Gary Busey. Of course, it looks like a nut. And he did build a bigger and better wheelchair for Corey Haim's character. While all this stuff was going on, you had these strange, crazy murders happening, and people getting mauled. So there was just some average guy killing these people in a small town, but actually the actual thing was, and Corey Haim figures it out. It looks like we got a werewolf in town. Ooh. And because of all these attacks, the small town, I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing here. In the small town, they canceled the 4th of July fireworks show, which everybody gets bummed out about. And Gary Busey gives Corey Haim some fireworks to shoot off. And while he's doing that on the little bridge there, the werewolf goes after Corey Haim. So what he does is he shoots a firework, you can aim 80, whatever the hell he has, towards the werewolf, and it shoots him in the eye, and nearly knocks the guy's eye out. So, or the werewolf's eye out. So now, and the werewolf backs off because he got hit. Because not only he got hit, but he got hurt as well. And so, of course, naturally they're looking for who did it. All you had to do was look for the person with only one eye. And at first, I remember seeing this movie a long time ago, and there was trying to determine who actually is the werewolf. And at first, they thought maybe it was Gary Busey's character because it was the new guy. He was like a wacko guy, like he is, today. This wacko guy who's on drugs or drunk and all that stuff. So I thought maybe he was the one doing it. But he has both eyes. So of course it wasn't him. And then they figured out that it happened to be the town's reverend. Yes, the evil priest. Another movie with it where you have the evil priest was a werewolf. Or a vampire, whatever movie monster they're making up. And so he was the one, so they knew, or Corey Haim, his sister, his on-screen sister, and Gary Busey, they all knew that it was him. There was the town reverend. So they're trying to figure out how to stop this guy, because they knew that this guy was going to go after him, because Corey Haim knew who he was, and also because he heard him before. So he knew he was going to attack him with a second, go after him a second time. So what happened was, Gary Busey sets it up so the parents could leave town for like a weekend in New York City. So they get them out of town so that they'll be safe. So that they'll be safe from the werewolf. Because they think they're going to go after the parents, kill the parents too. The werewolf. So they set them up, and here comes the big attack. And of course, within 5 minutes, within not even 5 minutes, they end up killing the werewolf. They shoot him in the eye with they actually made a silver bullet. So it's going to be like one shot, and that's it. They actually killed the werewolf within not even. It wasn't even a 5-minute attack. I mean, it was a 5-minute battle scene, but not bigger, longer. Gary Busey was getting his ass kicked all over the house, and Corey gets the guy, shoots him in the eye, kills him, and they transform. And there's the only time you actually see the transition in the whole movie, and the movie is only like an hour and a half, so it's not a very long film. And they see him transform back into a human being. Because of course the transitions, that type of transition is what people always wanted to see in a Wolfman or werewolf movie. Going back to the original Wolfman in 1941 with Lon Chaney Jr. But at that time they didn't have the special effects back then to do that. They just had the wipes in the original Wolfman film. This time you actually did have the actual special effects. You didn't quite have CGI yet because it was only 1985 when this movie came out. But you did have the special effects then to see the actual transition, and it was pretty cool. The only movie you actually had the transition like that was in American Werewolf in London with Griffin Dunne, when you have a transition like that, and that's what you have. But it's actually reversed, when it goes back from a wolf to a human being because he's now dead, and that's pretty much how the movie ended with the death scene of the werewolf. But it was a pretty good movie for what it was. But it resolved it too early. I mean, in terms of figuring out who actually the werewolf is. I mean, they figured it out way too early in the film. They should have been left until the last 5 minutes to who the werewolf actually is, and see him transform into the werewolf, and not the reverse. But the movie is good as it was, especially if you like werewolf movies. So that's my review of the movie Silver Bullet. Please click on the video, please subscribe to my channel, please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel at RowleyC.com, so WDY.C.com. There's a homepage and my reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.